Hellcat.
Hello, and welcome back to another Rant and Tea. Today's episode is a little bit different. There's a rant, but with the rant comes an awareness video. What I mean by this is I have a story to tell of an experience I experienced on past Saturday gone. I had an extra day off from work, so I decided to go to Maidstone. Just why not? See if I can meet anyone. I didn't. I was alone the whole time. Actually, that's a lie. I did end up meeting a friend, but not in Maidstone. Shout out to you, friend. You know who you are. But before I went and met them, something happened which has opened my eyes a bit. So I was wandering around as I normally do, playing Pokemon Go, doing whatever, and I decided to sit by the river that runs through Maidstone and just sit there, play Pokemon and whatnot. And this guy, let's give him the name James, a random name James. He walks past me and he's bawling his eyes out. So I sat down next to him. Well, I was sitting down on the bench, and this guy walks past me bawling his eyes out, and he leans into a tree and just stops. So I walk over to him and ask him, what's wrong? Is there anything I can help with? And this guy turns around, his tears streaming down his face. He goes, no, you can't help me with what's happened. I can't do anything about it either, so what's the point? I said, what do you mean by what's the point? And he said, well, what's the point of me being here? And he began to take his clothes off, so he took his jacket off, his jumper off, his shoes off, and his socks off. And he started walking towards the river, and he said, there's no point in me being here, I just want to disappear. I said to him, come sit at the bench with me, let's talk for a minute. And I said, what's your name? And he told me his name, but for this sake, his name was James. And he said, my girlfriend just left me for another man, and she took all my money, she took everything. And I said to him, well, is there anyone you can call? Is there anyone that you can talk to? And he said no. He said no, because she was the only person I had, and there's no one else for me to talk to. So I said, well, give me your phone. Is there anyone you can call? And he said, well, maybe my ex, but I doubt she'll pick up. So he gave me his phone to ring his ex, and he started walking back towards the river. And this time he got closer. He was walking along a branch holding onto a branch that was looking over the water. And he was about to go, and I dropped my stuff and his phone by a bench and ran and pulled him back. And I said, no, this isn't the way to go. Just because of a woman, you always have your family and you always have people around you. And he said, well, maybe you're right. So we sat down and I called his ex. She didn't pick up for the first couple of times, but I kept trying. And then I called her on my phone. Probably should have done that to start with. But I called her on my phone and I said, hello, is this so-and-so? And she replied with, yeah, who's this? And I said, my name's Philip. Yeah, for those of you who don't know my name's Philip, by the way. I said, my name's Philip. I'm here with James, and he's just lost his girlfriend. He's lost all his money, and he's in a really bad state at the moment. Is there any way you can get down to Maidstone? And luckily, she was in Maidstone that day. So she rushed over to the river, and those two spoke, and yeah, they walked off together, and James came back, shook my hand and said, "Thank you for everything you've done. I didn't deserve what you gave me, but you still gave it. Why?" And I just replied, humans aren't supposed to just dismiss each other like that. If you see someone alone, if you see someone sad, it is your human right to help. It is your human right to help. And if there is people that feel like there is nothing left for them, nothing left for you, then I encourage you to find people. I encourage you to talk to people. I encourage you to, even if you think you can't, I encourage you to be brave. I encourage you to step out and say, I'm here and I need help. I too have been in this position, and thankfully I had friends around me at the time. But it's hard, I know it is. But my rant for today is that if you are these kind of people that are just going to dismiss the people that walk past you, you never know who you could be dismissing. You never know what a smile might do, what a tissue might do. So what I'm saying now is, if you are too arrogant, if you are too self-obsessed to acknowledge people around you, then what are you doing? You are failing as a human. But that is today's Rant and Tea. Sorry it was a bit deep, but it needed to be said. It's an awareness kind of video, so don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going down there. Hello. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, like, comment. Let's hit 100 by the end of the year. We're on 80, so we can do it. You only got 20 more people. If each person that watches this video shares this as an awareness kind of video, that's more people that are going to be aware of how to help people. So that's me for now.